Hey y'all, it's your girl, the real deal, Lanita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. I would like to give a shout out to all my real and my realist viewers and subscribers. I am here at 4:13 a.m. because Alexis Ware was on my mind, and I get up at 5 to go to work, so it's not gonna bother me. Uh, First of all, I want to give my respect to Alexis Ware family, and I hope that their daughter come home, regardless of what I seen or what I heard. I want her to come home, bring her home. Today, I'm coming in with a content that bothers me about one of Alexis' beautiful friends. I don't know the girl just as well as I don't know Alexis, but I feel like Alexis is one of my daughters. Uh, I have a daughter that reminds me of Alexis so much until it's unbelievable. Uh, One of Alexis' friends' name was Madison Ware. Medicine. I said Ware, I'm sorry, it's Medicine. She was on Red TV show. She was on there, and when she was on the show, it was more. I heard her story, and as a woman, I hear two different saying in what she's saying, and what I mean is, I think that Reggie wanted her to perform on his show, and she wants to tell the truth about Alexis on his show. And I think it was kind of like Reggie pushing her into saying what she didn't want her, saying what she don't want to say instead of what she wants to say. So Reggie turned against uh, his own platform and rolled with uh, he let Madison took the driving seat. He got out the driving seat and got in the passenger seat and put Madison into the driving seat. If you understand what I'm saying, you got to be grown to understand what I'm saying. So on this show right here, I'm not gonna bash Madison at all, because if y'all don't know who Madison is allegedly one of Alexis' friends. And when Madison came in to tell her story, nobody know who she is and how she feels, because nobody is her. So she was telling the story about uh, Alexis. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to react to what she was saying so y'all can understand allegedly what I think she's trying to say. Okay. I will be stopping and starting this, okay? All right.
Who love me and don't like seeing nobody seeing no fucked up that shit. And not only that, they also love flesh. Don't put no goddamn defaming ass pictures up there about me. Don't do that. Like I told you last night, what I say last night, Lex got 43, 48 pictures on her Instagram. She got all these pictures on her Instagram. You choose the one where a reading, somebody who doing a reading, don't fucking chose a picture of me and said her baby daddy was cleared. Don't fuck with me.
Okay.
They're gonna like you for who you are, not what you wear. I'm just
hold
kidding.
on, y'all, for 1 second. Okay.
I'm gonna finish playing the conversation.
Now, what I understand from what Madison was saying, She remind me of a saying that my dad had said before. People always want to pick the worst picture of you to put up instead of all them other beautiful pictures of him. Because my daddy got upset one time. Uh, I can understand medicine. That's why I'm trying to explain to y'all. My daddy explained to me one time that somebody put of all pictures the worst, not the worst, but to him it was the worst picture of him instead of one of his better pictures of him and somebody else. So what medicine saying are all them pictures, you're gonna choose this picture to put up on me to show the psychic instead of another picture of me. I can understand medicine on that part. Okay. So in other words, they could have picked a better picture. Okay.
No, the fuck I did not. I said we got closer over the last year or two, or year and a half. You wanted to pick every conversation.
Sweetie, stop. Why do you like to argue? So do you got a boyfriend? Married?
Why?
I'm getting to
Ratchet, that's not cool. That's not cool. I know why you ask her that, but that's not cool what you ask her. It's okay. What it seems like, um, Ratchet, it's like, I understand you. You think that she reacts like she do because she mad with her baby daddy or something. That's what you think. But you came off on her wrong though. She might just be that might just be her personality, Reggie. Women have different personality. Okay.
a point. Are you married? You got a boyfriend?
Get my fucking friend pictures out of everybody on your page.
That's seeming like that's the issue.
Boyfriend.
Because you got no control.
If we want to love you, listen to this. Turn that out, Nemo. Turn it out. Turn it out, Coco Melon. Well, I'm going to be jumping like that right now. But I don't.
Ooh, child.
Y'all got my shit. You know right now. Listen around.
See, y'all sound like y'all. That sound like y'all friends and partners, and then it don't, then it do. She just seemed allegedly, she could be loud like that.
He got flipped around. He got flipped around. Oh no, I thought you said he got flipped around like I was joking about this shit. But what I want for you to do is, I'm not gonna hang up with him. I'm not. He got a whole bunch of people out here. Then they laughing talking about Coco Melon. Listen, I just need for you to ask the questions that you need to ask so I can give it to your ass real motherfucking wrong.
I've been trying, but
I'm not emotional, bitch. I done been emotional, motherfucker. I'm a person.
See, that's too much. See, allegedly she wants attention. This is how she get attention. She loud. Sorry, young lady.
And the person investigated to just say that she wasn't in her right state of mind, so she just left willingly. Whenever you say what kind of mind state was she in, I'm sure you know what kind of mind state she was in. Ain't nobody.
Okay, so I'm trying to ask. So I'm trying to ask you something. I'm trying to get somewhere about Alexis. This is about Alexis. So I'm trying to talk to you about Alexis.
Okay, well, it's about Alexis, and don't put my motherfucking face.
Okay, stop going. Look, let me ask you a question. I'm asking a question about Alexis.
It's about Alexis. Don't put my motherfucking face on your
If Alexis's mind state was what it was, why would she drop her kids off to her baby daddy in deep is what I'm trying to ask you.
Now you're getting messy. Now you're getting into gossip. I don't know.
That would not. You said her mind state was, but why would she want to deal?
This is what I'm gonna say. For for Lex to drop her child off to her baby father, knowing that Naomi gotta go to school the next day, to me, that is something that I don't feel like Lex would have did if she was in her right state of mind. Obviously, my friend was just, I don't know, just probably not in her right state of mind. You know, you one thing about it, Rachel, you talk all this shit like you the man, but you ain't got screenshots to put two and two together to see what's going on.
I got a lot. Look, I got more than you think I do. I'm gonna take.
Did y'all understand what she just said? She said, Reggie, you can't put screenshots together and tell what's going on. Did y'all hear her? Okay. She allegedly said that wasn't Alexis if she was in her right stage of mind, she wouldn't have gave her children to him. So what this young lady is saying is, Reggie, there's some drugs involved, allegedly. But she don't want to say this. But you know I'm not in my right set of mind if I gave that man my kids. Okay.
Tell you that right now.
No, it's not about what I think, because I see what's going on. But you're not speaking facts out here. You fucking people mind up for clickbait.
What did I?
One thing or another. So
I'm not making nobody think anything.
See, I'm gonna tell you, I like her. I like medicine. See, the girl is real. Reggie want her to fake it. He wants her to fake it and mislead the people. And she refused to mislead us. She want to leave us with the truth. He want to leave us with the fame. So allegedly, it's gonna look like medicine is lying when she's telling the truth. Okay. So Reggie, you wanted medicine to come on here and say one thing, and it's another. It's not a game to her. You'll be ashamed of yourself.
Yes, you are, man. I know niggas like you. And you ain't
You never dealt with a nigga like me. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. The type of niggas you deal with are nothing like me.
You doing this shit for
the type of niggas you deal with are nothing like me, Ashley.
Your followers, man. When you turn this motherfucking shit off, you doing this shit for money. That's what you doing it for. You doing it for money.
Did y'all hear what she's saying? Did y'all just hear what medicine said? And she's allegedly right. He'll do anything for money. Reggie, you do anything for money like that. She's bringing money to your channel and to your followers. She know what you're doing because she's doing it. But she's not doing it for the same reason you doing it.
Tag Miss Alberta or tag Trayvon's dad. The mama and daddy Snapchat up there so that we can investigate. So we can get an investigation.
So I didn't just get money donated for them. I didn't just do that.
I don't know. I don't see that. I don't.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You hear all the messy shit, but you don't hear the good shit I do.
I don't know. Whenever somebody I will say this. When somebody told me about your page, they did say that y'all had mentioned my name. Because somebody came to me on Facebook. They were saying that I was an Eastern Star. They were saying that I was putting conversations out about conversations that me and Lex had about TJ. They were saying, different stuff about me. So somebody came and they was like, oh, bitch, on Retro TV, they said this and third. Another person interviewed me said, no, they didn't say that about you. And here's his podcast if you want to talk to him. But then when you came to me, when you came to me, you was just like, oh, let's sit down and have a chat. But then I heard you and Trayvon talking. And when I heard you and Trayvon talking, y'all like, oh, I heard she'll get money shit. What the fuck is y'all definition of get money shit? Because every woman that I know in 2022 is getting money.
Okay.
I don't know no female.
She right about that. She is 100%. I like this girl. She's 100%. Every woman want money. She about business just as well as he is. To my she a big money chick. I'm gonna skip a little bit.
Don't go back to school until you see this.
Did you know there's a government funded
Excuse me.
On my Facebook, nigga.
Oh, I don't know nothing about Facebook. I'm not. But all I'm saying is that has nothing to do with me. That's all I'm saying. I didn't come to you to argue with you and to fight with you. I just came here to get answers about Alexis. That's it.
Okay, well, let me finish asking these questions so we can keep going.
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If it was one of my daughters, the first people I'm coming to is the last people that talked to her, and definitely the last person that saw her.
So let me ask.
And I'm not going to no time
right now.
for none of that.
Let me ask y'all this on here right now. The last people that talked to her, how many people? What is it? Was it just me? Was it just Alizé? It seemed like y'all just coming from me and Alizé because it's something about a reading. It said it was 2 women involved, and then I never even talked to Alizé. I haven't even talked to Alizé even with this going on. I never even had a conversation with this little girl.
Okay, but that's fine. But
See, what she's trying to say is, what she is saying is, it's not just y'all acting like it's just those 2 girls involved in this. She's not being involved in it, but she's making it sound like it's a lot of people in this. That's what it sounds like. She's saying, because she said something like, oh, so y'all think it's just me and Alizé. It's a circus. It's more than this. That's what I just got out of it.
But didn't you say that when you talked to the investigator, so it's probably likely that whatever Alizé talked to the investigator, TJ, whatever.
I don't know if Alexis talked to the investigator. I don't know if he
All
had.
right, you might not know that, but you know that you talked to the investigator. So let's just talk about you. So if the investigators thought it was that they needed to talk to you, and you just admitted that, so what would you think that we would want to talk to you? Are investigators smarter than us?
So that's why I'm here right now. What you proving?
Well, why come in with all of the drama and motherfuckers and niggas and bitches and that and do that? Like we don't care. If it was you that was missing, man, we would be right here. If it was you that was missing, we would be right here with the same great energy.
He used a picture where a person.
Okay, hold on. We going back with that. Hey,
about me had said something negative. He used
sister, what's up, sister? How you doing, sister? Unmute your mic.
What she's trying to say is, that's the only thing hurt her. Reddy used the wrong kind of picture to show of her. If he was going to do that, there were other pictures of her to be seen, okay, and heard.
Hey, sister. Go ahead. Ask her a question. I can't hear you, sister. All right, I gotta pack you up, sister.
That must have been boring with your question.
See, Reggie, now you being disrespectful to your the people in your audience. Now, it got to be something wrong with your live, with the mic on your live, for them not to say anything. Common sense. Now you letting her. Now you acting like you this girl age.
Hey, Nicole, unmute your mic, Nicole, and mute your live in the background. Go ahead, Nicole. Go ahead, Nicole. Go ahead.
So this is my thing. Like I never felt like Ashley
was guilty or whatever. I just felt like if you have a friend that is suffering from a domestic violence situation, and she's spoken about this, she's had pictures that have, shown that she has really been like seriously injured, and then she pops up missing, and the last person that saw her, it was the very person that abuses her, that she spoke about, won't let her walk away. We see this stuff happen every day with women. Women go missing, women get murdered, and the suspect is never found. And so my thing is, and I think what other people are saying is, maybe you may know more that can help. And instead of you, it seems as if you're not being cooperative. And I get that we're not FBI agents or whatever, but we can get out there and do all those things that helps, and that helps her kids. Like, I'm a mother of 2 children. I would hate to go missing, and my kids are just, flopping around with everybody, and I'm away, and they're used to being with me 24/7. And instead of people doing.
Now, I like the way this lady see, for a girl like Madison, you have to be calm and speak to her calm, like this lady right here. I understand her.
Everything in their power, because it's not like you trying to blame him or anything, but you got to speak what you know. So everybody that's not doing, I feel, as much as they could do, telling as much as they know to help find me, I would constantly feel some type of way about, because if I'm away from my children, you got to think about what I'm going through. If I'm still alive, the longer I'm away from my kids, the more,
When was the last time you did a proper cleanse of your intestines? Maybe you've never done one.
I'm gonna, my mental health will deplete, all types of stuff, you lose hope, whatever. So you gotta do whatever you can. This being your friend, you say you love her, you're hurt, this and that. I don't care what it was. I don't care if it's just because he punched her in the eye one time. If he did it one time, okay, he's somebody that needs to be looked into. If he's moving weird, like, we all have psychological indicators. So it's not like nobody is stupid. You can just use your common sense. If somebody is moving weird, or what they're saying is not adding up, it ain't nothing wrong with questioning that. It's not to say, I don't want to demean his character, or I ain't trying to judge him. Somebody is missing. There's a mother away from her children. Her children lay their head down every night and still see their mother again. This ain't nothing that you really have time to try to say.
What's your name?
See, like Nicole mic, her mic is making her talk. And now she about to get Madison stirred up.
I don't care about his character. I care about what's going on with my friend.
Hello, y'all. I don't know what just happened.
You were the last person to see her.
Nicole.
Whoever Nicole is about to stir something back up. Hold on, let me skip it.
Oh, speaking on it, because when nigga be in and out of jail for me, baby, goodbye, because quit playing. We out here, we need to live life and be doing positive stuff. So I can't speak on a lot of things. She didn't really talk to me a lot about it. However, I can't remember who was on the phone whenever I stated that whenever she had the video, she had the blood dripping out from her face. What I can say about him is people done dug up some information saying that he had a baby on the way right then and there. Like, when she got missing, like Ben told me, CJ was supposed to have a baby on the way. They had the DNA test and the baby didn't come out as his. That was like, I can't remember exactly the date. Shit, don't be motherfucking messy. I can't remember if it was like 2021, 20.
Say that back in 2021. Now, this young lady said some things about she don't too much care about TJ as well as the sister. It seems like he's a problem person. He ins and out of jail. And if they don't want to see her like that. And Alexis want to get out of it. That's what it sounds like. And when you want to get out of something and you're dealing with a guy who allegedly abusive like that, it's going to be hard to get away.
2021, 2020, but I know that story did come up, and it was like he had to have a test or something like that, and the baby didn't come back as his. And I do know about them getting into a fight, and that's when the video had came out about her, that on her face and stuff like that picture. But other than that, I just didn't get into that shit because I'm not that bitch who gon' let a nigga hit on me. I don't fuck with shit like that. So I smack my nigga.
So what allegedly, the baby daddy, I ain't gonna call his name, he allegedly is an abusive person. And it's not that Alexis let him do it. He did it. He was doing this to her. And her friends wanted her out of that relationship. And then, it sounded like the young lady trying to say that when you involve yourself in other people's relationships, sometimes they turn on you. Because I've been in an abusive relationship and couldn't talk, couldn't tell. But I got strong mentally. It was hard when I was around Alexis' age. And I got out. And when I ran out, I stayed out. Okay, hold on. And then too, this young lady did mention about that face when the guy allegedly jumped her boyfriend, her baby daddy, with the blood on the face. It happened for real, allegedly.
Before you said me. So next question.
So basically, she didn't come to you and talk about it. So she wouldn't have come to you and say, okay, like, I'm tired of it. I think I'm about to get ready and leave now.
No, that was not her exact words. Her words was she just wanted to basically not deal with any of it anymore. Y'all keep talking about the problems that she had with TJ. She also had problems with Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Like, her.
See, this young lady is giving them answers and they are not listening to what she's saying. See, when people tell you something and they trying to help, y'all need to listen. This girl trying to say, not only one baby daddy was like that, the other baby daddy ain't that no more better than the other baby daddy. Okay, but the thing is that she wasn't with the other baby daddy. But now the way this girl is talking, as if Medicine speaking, as if she was fooling with him. I don't know, allegedly.
Sosa was getting cool now, but she also was like, she never put Sosa on child support. She didn't believe in it because Lex, she get money and stuff like that.
Hold on. Now, I thought Sosa was allegedly on child support, but this young lady saying he wasn't on child support.
She was just saying that she wanted to take time to focus on herself, and she knew that she could do more for herself, and like she didn't have to deal with that with her baby daddy. I'ma send you Ratchet, even though I don't fuck with you. I'ma send you the video that she did have of her and TJ. It's like a couple who went viral on YouTube, like doing videos and stuff, like eating seafood and stuff like that. She was telling me she didn't want to do that. I know in no way, shape, or form am I speaking like TJ and her never got into it. They wasn't like on bad terms or anything like that. But from what I know, let's love him. She answered the FaceTime every time they talk. Every time he called, TJ used to FaceTime Travell, which is their son. They got into it. They got into fight. They went through it, but
it seemed like Alexis and the baby daddy had an abusive relationship, and Alexis more like me. She'll do things just to keep everything quiet down. But it seems like when you're in an abusive relationship, it's always your fault. They always put it on you. It's never them. You the victim in this thing, but they are turning around like they the victim.
I mean, it went to the point to where she was like, "Oh, bitch, he about to kill me. He, like, bitch, come get me." No, it was never that. Like, I would talk to her 2 or 3 days. Like, I talked to her on one night whenever they had got to fighting. But it was never no situation where she was like, "Come get me right now. They about to kill me." And whenever that picture where she got that blood running from her face, she called the police. The police knows about that picture. It's documented when they got to fighting, what happened. Like, people know about it. I mean, not people. The police know about that whenever they got to fighting. I don't know why people trying to make it like that was like, I don't know, 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like if he had done something to her, because, he was getting the heat of the moment. So if he had done something to her that, kind of resulted into the same type of situation, do you feel like she would have felt like she would have told the cops and reported him again, and that could have caused him to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, when you say that could have caused him to do whatever, I mean, I told you already, she called the police whenever they got to fighting.
So what the girl asking you is, now, she called the police when that first time, and he said, do you think that she would call the police again? That's what the girl's saying, because, this second time, he's not going to give her that opportunity that he gave her the first time. That's how that goes. That's what that young lady is trying to ask you, baby.
In his mama house, and she got that blood coming down her face on them pictures. I don't know who released them pictures, but she called the police then. I mean, did that anger him? Made him do something? I don't fucking know. But she called the police that night. Like, go look at her.
I believe that picture right there really did it. Because if anybody can get you and that blood come from your face in an abusive relationship, they'll hurt you. They'll hurt you. Now, going back to what a couple things that I showed y'all, allegedly, we're going to pray for Alexis. We want to pray. However this condition come out, or this situation come out, this family needs to know, where is Alexis? Bring her body home. They want her to come home. You know what I mean? So they can relax, so they'll know which way to go, which way to move. So if you out there and you are listening, and because I know you like to listen to the internet, bring the part that you know to her family home. Bring Alexis home to her family so they can know which direction to take. Don't just leave her out there like that. Don't just leave her where if she's alive, let her family hear her voice. If Alexis out there on her own will, let your mama hear your voice. If she's not, whoever took her or whatever, tell them. Y'all can do this a different kind of way. Tell them where she is so they can come get her. That's all they want you to do. All this other stuff is illiterate.
Like, the police was out there. She called the police. From what I know, from what she was telling me, I mean, how he might have felt about that, I don't know, because I don't know TJ like that.
And how recent was that she called the cops on him?
That shit was probably like, what's today? What's today's date?
It's like the 18th, 19th?
So that shit was probably like, okay, what was that shit? Something just happened in Charlotte. She had went to Charlotte, and she had on that black outfit with the red hair. What date was that? That shit was before that, probably like a week before that. Let me see her calendar real quick.
Hey, Candace, backstage, turn your camera on so I can see who you are. I've never seen you before. Candace, turn your camera on real quick so I can see who you are.
It's probably right there. But pulling out. Hold on.
Here, man. Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, what the hell, Nicole? Don't do that. Do not do that, because I don't really have time for stuff.
Nicole is right there. What are you talking about? Slow down. Slow down.
I'm not about to be.
Reggie just need to be quiet. His voice just turning her off. But I like this girl. She got a little respect about herself. She wanted one at a time on the stage, and that's where you should want it.
I'm tired of these motherfucking bullies. Slow down, honey.
That's right.
Don't be fooled. Candace.
Lord, ooh, child. Ooh, child.
It ain't about no ooh, child. She's a woman. Slow your butt down.
Yeah. Here we go.
I know. Fucking with this girl, I need a drink.
Yes, you gonna need a motherfucking fucking with me,
See, all this Reggie don't need to do that. Let her finish looking at for the date. Because every time he open up his mouth, she starts.
Like, that's just negative stuff about me when it comes to people that I love.
I know you ain't got you got zero control.
You got no. I have control over myself. Yes, I do. Don't try to. I know you took something psychology. You made a motherfucking C minus, and you barely.
At least I went up from that D you gave me at first.
No, I said a D minus, but hey, listen. Okay, so I got the calendar right up. 2022. What was we talking about, Nicole?
When did she call the cops on him? Like, was that recent?
She called the cops. Hold on. Okay, January 2022. 30th, 31st. This shit had to be like the 16th, probably. I mean, not the 16th. Do not fucking quote me. The week. I know that I'm shopping food shit. The week of the 16th, it was a concert or some shit like that in Charlotte. And it was before that.
And this was January?
Before that. Yes.
Okay, so like I'm gonna let you know how my mind works. So what you telling me that, okay, boom. So they get into it. Now mind you, their relationship probably been up and down. We know how that goes. But they get into it so fast.
No, that relationship was up and down.
You said it was up and down.
Yeah, I mean like it is up and down, yeah. Like
okay. Okay, well, the relationship is up and down. So if it got so bad to the point where she called the cops in January, and then January 30th, she goes missing. And ironically, he's the last person to see her. Like, granted, he gonna play the role. We've seen this. You can watch murder documentaries and see that. You don't think that that's kind of like weird, being at the timeline so close?
Me personally, I never speculate and just do things that people have tried to do to me. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, I just feel like it's so weird. I mean, it's weird to me. I'm going to tell you what's weird to me. This is a better way to put it. What's weird to me is, hold on, because my sister got going on. What's weird to me is, Lex would drop Naomi off with Trevecca.
Right. That stands out too.
Yes. What's weird to me is, not to say Naomi has never been down in Anderson with him or with them, but what's weird to me is she dropped them off on a Sunday, and then here Sosa is on Facebook dropping screenshots that say she was supposed to bring Naomi to him.
So that's odd. So like she already had plans set up. You know what I mean? They already lined up, and all of a sudden this one person.
Let me keep going because I don't just want to focus everything on TJ.
Okay.
What's weird to me is shortly after that, her car is found in McCormick. But what everybody just say McCormick. It wasn't McCormick. And I need for you to hear this, Reggie. It wasn't just McCormick. It was Modoc. Have you ever heard of that? Did you know that? Modoc. M-O-D or M-O-B-O-C in McCormick. when you kept asking earlier what search have I been on, I done been all up and through my dog trying to on the back road looking for her on my feet. Yes. But I felt like you was being messy when you was like, what's that?
See, now she just gave y'all some information where we didn't know that the car was located at. So the car was located in numerous places, Murdoch and McCormick. And she just told y'all.
Have been on? Yeah, motherfucker.
It was a question that came up in the chat, so I asked.
Yeah, well, they can go to hell. It was my dog. So that's what's weird to me. Her dropping Naomi and Travell off at the same time, because to be honest with you, whenever we done went out before and we done got ready and had to drop Travell off and had to drop Naomi off, we would drop Naomi off to her uncle's house. Her uncle lived like down 25 in Piedmont in like a nice house. And we would drop Travell off in Anderson. And this was only once before, but this is what I remember.
So she would go so far as to drive to two separate destinations to drop her kids off. And so he's saying that all of a sudden this specific night.
Yes, ma'am. So that's...
Y'all, I got to go to work, but they just gave us some information, y'all. So I think the investigator needs to look into the baby daddy, the last one who saw her when she went missing, because this girl just announced that usually when they usually go out, she would take that girl down to her uncle's house and then take the little boy to the daddy house. So if you're listening out there, y'all need to check that baby daddy out, the last person who's seen her. I'm going to play a little bit more, y'all, and then I'm going to go.
That's what's weird to me.
And has the daughter ever been with him before?
I mean, that's another thing that I really don't really feel like speaking on, because I'm not about to sit here and be into it with TJ and his people. I'm not doing all this.
See, it's got something to do with TJ and his people. So y'all, this story is more deeper than what it is. This is your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill. I got to go to work, y'all. I love y'all. Peace. And I hope I gave y'all a little bit more information than you knew at first. All right, y'all. I'm out.